everybody. This is my very first live using the StreamYard, man. So I hope it is a success. And I am going to be appreciative to everybody that jump on the live, everybody that's going to catch the video later, everybody that's moving with the channel. You're hearing it live and direct from your man, Tony Mack. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because the only way we grow is if you let them know, and how y'all can do that by right now liking, subscribing, sharing the channel, getting on the live, man. And this one is very important to me today, man. Today, I'm bringing on a good friend of mine, a homeboy I've been knowing for years, man. And a guy that I got a chance to sit back and admire because I've seen his growth. I actually had a similar lifestyle, man. And I want to say about 18 months ago, he helped me out by letting me jump on his live and everything. So I think I'm gonna bring him on my live. Not think, I'm guaranteed to bring him on my live, man. And it's gonna be a great show. The brother Lamar doing great things. My man is an activist, steadily in the community, giving back, teaching young brothers the right way, and brothers of all races, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Not just black guys. So I'm gonna go ahead on and try to bring my brother on in. Hold on a second, y'all. So please forgive me. Your boy is on here trying to do it the first way, the first time, I should say. And I'm gonna let him know he can come on in and join the live. There we go. We back. We back. I had to make sure my mic was back on. What's going on, my man? I'm over here trying to figure out how to add in a guest. Over here trying to figure out how to bring my brother on here. He gonna get on here in a second, y'all. Just having a little technical difficulties. That's what happened when you let somebody from the Flintstone age play with the Jets and stuff, man. Y'all know y'all shouldn't have never let me on this YouTube. Eventually, we're going to figure it out, man, because we got a real good conversation. My brother has some, good information to give us. And like I said, it's about self-accountability, self-reflecting, self-growth. No more having a victim mentality, feeling like, it's another person causing your problems in life, things like that. We're going to jump up in here. I don't know what he's saying. And we trying to get him in here, man. We trying to figure it out. How do we bring him on? Bam. Add to the see what we got. Bam.
Hey,
I think we
brother.
figured it out, y'all. What's going on, brother Lamar? How you doing?
What's going on, man?
And Lamar, brother Lamar, I see you got that whole banner up there like a Tribe Called Quest. Lamar,
Man.
Brothers United, CEO. I love the
Yes,
title,
sir.
baby, man. So can you let the world know what is Brothers United about?
Well, Brothers United, man, is said to be a global organization, but we more focus on right now as we stand. We focus on masculinity. We focus on masculine rules that we follow as a family. We focus on group economics amongst us as men. And man, we are just focused on uniting men as a whole.
Okay. I can feel that. When you say masculinity, break that down. Because, I ain't trying to have YouTube thinking I'm starting some pimping channel or something. But break
No,
down to those who don't know
no
what you
sir,
mean when
no
you
sir.
say you stand on the principles of masculinity.
Man, when I say I'm standing on the principles of masculinity, basically, man, here around Brothers United Round Table on this channel, man, and in this organization, we live by five masculine principles, man. And those masculine principles is rules that I think we all should have been taught by our fathers, and we
Okay.
are missing those core rules of masculinity that will keep us focused amongst each other and basically let you know who your real friends is in your life, man, people you've
So,
been with your entire life.
and what would those five cores be? Break them
Man,
down for us.
the five cores is, man, respect, honor, investing as a family, camaraderie, uh, and loyalty, man.
I can ride with that.
Loyalty
Respect, that's self-explanatory there.
yeah, respect. But see, let me explain. Respect goes around like it's normal, right? Everybody say respect, respect, respect. But when
Mm.
you go into the details of what respect really mean, nobody really live by it. If you
Okay.
know what I mean, I can give you many examples. When it comes to a man, people call each other out all the time. When you respect somebody, you everything you do in the closet. If you have an issue with a brother or your friend or a family member, you pull them aside. That's called
Mhm.
respect. You know, respecting people time. Respecting
Speaking of
how people.
respect, my man Slam Newton up in here trying to roast me. So what's up, Lewis Gossett here? Call me Lewis Gossett. That's funny. But yeah, explain to Slam Newton what respect is about again. Since he won't come in here
Respect.
roasting.
No, I can explain it again. Respect is all about, man, not disrespecting anybody in public. If you have an issue with somebody, man, you always put them to the side. If you have any problems with somebody, a friend, or you deal with respect in multiple ways. You can pull somebody to the side who you have issues with, or if you're in a relationship with somebody or a woman, she, when it comes to respect, man, she don't disrespect you in public. Everything comes to pulling you to the side and talking to you face to face. Respect is very important. And I say it's a hard thing for us because nobody really understands because everybody talk crap about each other around everybody anyway. We live in an age of social media, so it's all about putting people out on Front Street.
Right, right. I mean, so yeah. So respect is basically dealing with family and close ones. Is learning to keeping things private. If we're
Yeah,
gonna handle something, let's keep it in house as much as we can.
keep
No,
it in
I
the
can
house,
dig that.
man. Yeah, keep it in the house. Plus, even with your friends and people you don't know, that's a big thing. If you don't know somebody, why would you disrespect them? Right?
Right. So what you think about the riverboat brawl, that recent event? Where does
Man, honestly, the way I feel about the Riverboat Brawl, man, I think that it was a bunch of ignorant people, fighting a guy that was basically doing his job. He was just
right,
doing his job, trying to follow the rules, trying to do what he paid to do, man. He didn't need all the extra stuff, man. So, but the cause of that was most of it, man. People put more race into it because it
right.
felt good to see a lot of black people, stand up. But it
United.
was really,
Right,
really, honestly, man, all the co-workers came out to help the guy. So everybody who was working that job with the guy, but they came out and defended their friend, right?
right.
And it goes back to another rule, camaraderie, man. So all the people who knew him was close, they had his back.
Yeah, that is true. Like homie that jumped in the water, man. I didn't even know niggas could swim. He was in
Tell me
there going
about.
to get. He was in there going get him though, man. But like you said, if respect was handled in the first place, somebody wouldn't have got knocked in their shoes. You saw how old girl's feet was in them Crocs.
Man,
They
crazy,
turned them things into dolphins, nigga. They would they
crazy.
went busted up loose in them things. But you know, if they would have had a little bit more respect, I think the only thing tripped me out in the riverboat brawl was how dude took his hat off so cool. It was like he was about to hit a mean dance move or something. I'm just like, it's no way he about to get slaughtered the way he popped that hat off just to get his
Man,
ass whipped. I ain't gonna
just to
lie
get
to you.
one.
I'm so happy them black folks saw that shit because that nigga was getting tuned up. I just
He
knew that
was,
nigga was
man.
about to be magical the way he popped that hat off. I said,
Man.
damn, boy, the ushers and security usher. So that lesson learned for the youngsters out there. Just because the nigga look cool before the fight don't mean he can fight.
Don't
You
mean he
know?
can't fight, man.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing
So
about
how
it.
long the organization been together, brother?
Oh man, we've been going for about a year and a half
Oh,
now.
cool.
Very new, refreshed. We invested. Speaking of investing, remember this is one of the rules. We invested into this studio we have today, part of this channel, Brothers United Round Table, man. I want people to really listen to when I say this. When it comes to investing or anything like that,
Mhm.
we have a hard time doing that as men. Because remember, I said this organization is about all races of men coming together.
Right,
Uh, because we have to focus on those core rules because we are lost. So most of us have more resentment towards each other than trust. Even you can have a friend for 5 to 10 years, and that brother that may be your friend, he don't have your back anyway. Because when it comes to investing, I feel like this. Let me explain. Why
Okay.
are you broke? Why are you broke and you got friends around you? Why y'all not getting money together? It don't make no sense for all y'all to be broke and y'all getting money, right?
Right.
So that's that's
Well,
the, that's the issue.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you got to look at why you broke around nothing but rich
Right,
friends. It
right.
might be you. I think
hmm
accountability got to go in there too a little bit.
But
Your
look,
homeboys might not see
but
you
when
as a
you
sound investment.
but
You
when
over
you
there
when you
talking about
under
rental spoons and shit. I don't care if I'm worth $80 trillion, nigga. I'm not getting together with a nigga who's still talking about selling rental spoons. I'm just not gonna do
right,
that. But I
right.
get what you're saying, man. It's no way we shouldn't be each other's crutches when we fall if we all on the same mission and moving like lions. I
And
get
when
that.
I But when I talk about investing, look at it, man. Like as an organization, we have a Brothers United account. We look at each other. We are family. We
Mhm.
brothers. So we have an account, man, and we come together and have meetings, as you should with your friends, man. If you got friends around you, why you not having meetings with them and discussing? Hey, this is a good investment. What do you think we should do? And have votes like we do in this organization.
I like
We
that.
vote on what type of business idea we want to go into, what type of money we can get, and what is the kickback for us as an organization, as a family. You know.
Right. Because that's the main thing. It's about building the community and building the family.
Yeah,
I like that,
exactly.
man. Learning, finding
Because
ways to come together instead of being diverse,
yeah,
divided.
because it makes more sense because when you really look at it, bro, you got friends and you not. I didn't understand this. Like, man, you go way back, right?
Right.
I didn't understand the concept of economics. Man, men have to focus on power. And I back then I was focusing on the female thing and the issues what we was dealing with them. But they not honestly the way I am now. I don't see them as the problem. I see us until we focus on gaining power. We need to get power in economics as men and start focusing on building because honestly, they're gonna be who they are. Nothing
Right.
against them. This is what it is, man. I mean, guys talk about it all the time, but when you're gonna stop talking and start doing some action towards self-reflecting on yourselves and start building? Because we gotta focus on that first. Because we
Right.
have more fighting amongst each other than getting this money. As far as I'm
Right.
concerned, I got sisters and they all getting money together. They all getting money when it comes to they group economics. They got shops, nail shops. I got a sister got a beauty supply. Man, they all working together getting this money while we fussing and fighting.
Right. No, I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying. So what you think about guys like Fresh and Fit, man? I heard that they either got their channel demonetized or they not running it no more. What would you be your opinion on those guys? Because
I mean,
let
it
me
was
say this first. Because I look at them in a sense of that I look at their behavior as they're incels that got money. You know what I mean?
right,
And here's the
right.
thing. The information that the young brothers are giving out is usually factual. I'm not gonna knock their information. However, it seems like it's coming from a place where they have this beef with women, you know, and it's almost like to me, I was listening to some maybe with the young lady Courtney Michelle, she's on Instagram doing her thing, and she had these two brothers up there, and she was telling the ladies, like, ladies, don't listen to brothers, no incels about, complain about women. And I was like, yes and no, Courtney. Yeah, I agree with you because it's not going to come from a place where they're going to look at y'all in a fair standpoint. However, it doesn't take away that the things they're saying about y'all are factual. So, and I just heard that the young dude's channel got canceled. So I was like, what you think about that, man? Is it like, because I'm all for self accountability. I think for me, I really don't care too much to get so much into those channels so much because like you say, as a man, if you look at yourself as a leader, you got to ask yourself what leader looks at their employees or their subordinates to follow their moves. So why should it matter what they're doing? If you're a leader, you're supposed to lead by example first. So I do feel that way. However, I don't knock factual information. You see what I mean? So what you think,
Absolutely.
bro? My bad, I was running it for a minute.
No, man, no, man, ain't nothing against the brother. See, the reality is when it comes to Fresh and Fit, man, they
Mhm.
channel really got reaction and people blew up because, of controversial sales. And when I
Mhm.
say controversial, he kicking women out. He got women out there. Dudes are watching it to watch the women and watch women get told off. This is the
Right.
reality.
So you think it's like
They
a hate
they
thing?
Yeah, it's
a
this
little
is the
bit of
truth.
it?
I did that. I gave the information trying to give brothers acknowledgement, understanding of what's going on with females and female nature and all that. But the reality of the situation is I saw a stream he did with a girl. He was talking about the more money you get, the harder it is to find an actual the guy you desire. And she said, "I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing it." Basically, this is what I'm saying. Why are y'all focusing on something that is not gonna change? It's like you
Right,
regurgitating information that's not gonna do anything. Focus on yourself. Focus on building with men. Focus on getting this money and gaining power, so we
right,
can then start changing the issues that we have. They not it's not gonna change. It's not gonna
right.
ever change. The
I,
condition's not gonna
I
change
think
unless
they
you
were
do it.
just smart enough to capitalize off
Yeah,
incel behavior. A
that
bunch of
that
guys
was yeah.
that's truly, been dissed by women. I've been in that life before, and you just like to hear them get told off. So that was a good point. But I like what you're saying more or less. Move positive. Look for people that think like you and trying to grow. And that whole world of funk don't even exist. That whole world of BS is just non-existent. Get with
And
people
see,
doing things.
the good thing from that and the information, because the manosphere is important. I'm a part of that. And
Hmm.
the good thing about it is making man aware of what's going on with women, the stuff they doing. That's great, right?
Hmm.
But when it's gonna come time to you start making them aware of working with each other,
Right.
because we have more disputes with men arguing and fighting with each other than trying to do something that's gonna make it easier for men as a whole. You know, like women doing for each other. That's one thing I can say about women in Atlanta and around. They getting this money and they getting educated, right? They getting this money and they getting educated. So
I'm gonna be
when are you
honest
gonna
with you. I see both sides.
right,
A group of both sides where I see men getting it together, then I see women getting together. But
right,
I also still see both sides going at each other's throat over the littlest thing too. I just
right.
think that's the nature of humans though. I
Hmm.
think at the end of the day, even if everybody's like-minded, isn't it in a man's nature for one of them to at least want to be the alpha, one of them to want to be in control, and then another one gonna step up and say, "Nah, you're not controlling me," and now we at war.
But you know what? This is how I feel now. Now that
Okay.
I have knowledge, now that I understand what's going on, I do believe that man is truly the prize. He is the leader. He's supposed to protect and provide. But man need to start understanding instead of fighting and bickering, start living your life for yourself when it comes to your comfortability.
Mm,
Look towards other options. You have options around the whole world. You got Africa. You got the whole world, man. So why are we constantly fighting with women? That don't agree with you on how you want to do things, how you want to lead. Then you can just go somewhere else and find those who will let you be a leader and go into a culture, because in America it's a
right,
cultural issue. It's a cultural issue. That's what's going on. Culturally, we be going backwards. So we going away from the gender roles, man. So that's what the fighting's really all about. I want to take lead. No, I want to take lead. No, I'm not going to be a slave. So we have this disconnect with the sexes, and this is where all of it is coming from.
right. So you sound well-rounded, man. So what led you up to this ideology of looking at things from this point? 'Cause when I met you, we was on
I
some
was
real pro-black Umar Johnson, Tariq Nasheed stuff back then. Real tough.
so
Before they were on the Breakfast Club, by the way.
so I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing. I was married, and I was married for 5 years, and I got into a divorce, man, real messy. Um, she didn't want me anymore, and I took
That's
it to
usually how
heart,
it
man.
happened.
I took it to heart, man. I almost committed suicide. I got
Mhm.
into a community called the Midtown community, as you know. I got into that community. A lot of them dudes helped me, but when I got into that community, what opened my eyes was that it wasn't just black people, right? It was all races of
Mhm.
people in there, and they actually cared, right? And I started changing my ideology because I started helping other guys who went through my situation. So
Right.
I wanted to help guys went through the same situation I went through. A lot of white guys, everybody. It was a mixture of everybody, white, black. And I started realizing, I'm like, damn, we all kind of going through the same situation.
Mhm.
So all this time, I'm up here trying to fight this racial thing. It's really not an issue. Everybody go through life. this is, this is everybody go through life and situations where it draws the colors, man. So it takes
Right.
the
It's
color
bigger
away
than
from
black and
everything.
white.
Yeah,
I
absolutely,
tell you what, man, honestly, man, that was the time where, me and my wife we were worried that we was heading out to the word of the D word, the dreadful D word.
man.
And I remember the moment where I was like, I don't think I can save it. The hurt, that feeling of it. So I'm
Right,
looking on YouTube, just looking up videos and just things to keep me encouraged, things to think of it as a positive way. And I found out that's a common thing. It's rumor has it, they say the number one group of people in America that commit suicide is divorced husbands. They say a no-fault divorce. Not saying that the marriage was perfect. It just meant the husband didn't understand why she wanted a divorce. And it broke down like basically why we think like, when we get married, we like, man, as long as we ain't beating on each other, cheating on each other, stealing from each other, whatever we go through, we should stay together. You know what I mean? That's usually how the
yeah,
men feel.
absolutely,
So when
absolutely,
none of those things are happening and you walk in and your lady says she want a divorce, it's like world shattering. And the part that makes it the worst, the only people that know your pain, the only people that would sympathize or empathize with your pains is cats that been through it. Everybody else in
man.
the world treat the husband like he's the monster, not even knowing the full thing. They just like, oh, you did it to her. You made her do this. It's like, whatever the case may be, I'm still a human and I'm hurting too. But the other
Absolutely,
thing I
man.
found out, what I'm saying? For sure. Blessed up, man. Appreciate it. Um, Shout out to my man Gio. Um, but yeah, man, and the other thing you learn from it, the guys who go through the divorce and survive really get on some Andrew Tate alpha male shit. I mean, they really, because they feel like that's the worst hurt they ever been in their life. And if they can
It is. It
survive
really
that,
is.
it's
It really
nothing
is.
the world can do. It's not like, ladies, stop listening to Oprahs and all these single women, all these people who don't have real love. If you have a husband, I don't care if you got a nigga that never cheated on you or you got a nigga that cheat on you every day. You know what I'm saying? They both love you dearly. They both will die for you. They both will kill for you. Do not let your girlfriend tell you that man don't love you. Part of what make him and him is you. Anybody telling you otherwise is lame liars. I'm keeping it real. But the beauty of it, you got over it, man. You got over it. You look
Absolutely. I
strong.
survived.
Yeah, you
I sub
survived.
but through my survival, I went through the red pill rage that we call it, and I was angry.
Mm,
But out of that red pill rage, I saved a lot of people's lives who was going through what I went through, man. I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of brothers that came from that stuff I went through. Man, I got some few brothers in this organization, man. And so I did gain a lot of brothers along the way, man. And I appreciate that community for what it
yeah.
done for my life, man. And I'm forever grateful. Saved my life. And I believe as a man, you always gotta pay tribute to those who helped you in your life, man.
So
Especially
what
those
is
who
the
got you where
red
you are.
pill? First, for people who
Man,
don't know, break that down first.
for people who don't understand what the red pill is, man, it's about the awareness of the world when it comes to female nature, understanding no fault, well, pretty much understanding brief force law on how females are, man, and understanding the nature of how they are and knowing how to adapt to it. So once
Right.
you aware of how they
Okay.
act, you can know how to adapt to how they move in society. So it's kind of like when you watch Fresh and Fit, all the talking points he used is those of the talking points to be aware of how to deal with women in today's society.
See, for me though, G, the black pill dudes know women nature too. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? The
man,
black pill, for people who, I'm gonna keep it short format. Black pill is cats that are on suicide watch every day,
man, I
cause
lost a brother to that.
yeah,
I lost.
and these are the people who really just lost hope in the world. They didn't got turned down by a chick, turned down by a job, and they just looked at the world is they cup is not half empty. They look at it as empty. And some make peace with it, others fight out of it. But they look at it the same way though. I just wanted to add though to the red pill guy. A red pill guy, in short words, is the dude known to have a lot of girls.
Hmm.
Or at least have his way, he know how to control his women to a degree. He know how, whether it's one or Well, it ain't gonna be one. Let me stop that right there. It ain't gonna be one if he full red pill. But if whatever it is, whether it's a small number or a large number, that man is truly in control. You know what I'm saying? So I still want to add that to it because a lot of cats will jump on that red. I'm red pill because I know how these women move. Yeah, but you still got to know how they move for your benefit to truly be red pill, bro. And
Absolutely.
most of us men are not. Let's just make it that simple. Most men are not red pill. That's the quote unquote Chads of the world, if y'all want to know.
Man,
You know.
man.
But you can be. I'm not telling guys not to have confidence in themselves, but at best, most men can be purple. But usually they fall in blue. But we'll get into that another
Right.
time. Yeah. But what is the red pill rage though? Because that's the one you said. I wanted
uh
to dive in on that one.
Man, when I first came into the community, I had the red pill rage. I was angry. I was very upset. That's the red pill rage. Sometimes it take people 2 to 3 years to get out of that.
Mm.
It's when let me tell you like this. Fresh and Fit, the
He
reason
about
why
to
they
get
blew
real.
up, yeah, because of the red pill rage. A lot of dudes seeing him talk to women the way he talking to them makes them feel good because these are attractive women. Nobody talked to him in that way. So them
Mm-hmm.
guys like, oh, I feel good because if I was doing that time, I had the red pill rage when I came through. Going through a divorce with my ex-wife, she didn't want me no more.
What you think
So I
about
was
Tommy?
angry.
My man, Tommy
Tommy's,
Sotomayor. Would you say he has a red pill rage? Opinion,
nah,
just opinion. I love Tommy. I'm
man,
just trying to get
uh,
an idea.
I wouldn't say no. I think Tommy already understand. He been man. Tommy's a legend. Shout out to Tommy Somoyo.
Shout out to
A
Tommy, man. I
legend,
fool with
man. A
Tommy.
legend. People do not give him enough credit, man. A straight legend was the first one to come out here and talk the truth about, the crazy
But
things black
yeah,
women was
he
doing.
he definitely was the rough version of Kevin. No, I'm sorry. Kevin Samuel was the smooth version of Tommy Sotomayor.
Yeah,
Let me say it that
absolutely.
way,
The
because
smooth one.
people
Yep.
like to say Kevin Samuel, the Godfather, and he originated. Hold on, y'all. It was another guy that was on the internet that opened the gates. He just took the arrows for it. He the one that got up on that torture stake and said, "I'll be the one. I'll be the one." They calling women hell-hatted hooligans and shit. But
Right.
Tommy opened the doors. I just think Tommy was rough though. I love Tommy though. I think Tommy rough. Tommy rough on
He definitely rough. He went
him.
hard, man. Straight legend, man. Got to
Straight
give him his
legend.
credit for what he do, man.
Corey Holcomb too. Then you started seeing the entertainment guys start to be a little bit more real. I'll be honest, even before a lot of brothers who with me from the 5150 show. Shout out to the 5150. But prior to Corey, his stand-up was always real, but the podcast started getting a little raw once Tommy opened them doors for people to
That's
say how
why.
they really felt, you know. And it
That's
ain't
what.
that I agree with 100% of what he says. That I don't think it's
Right.
anybody on the internet I agree 100%. But I do like that people are expressing how they feel, because for 40 years we've been hearing black men ain't this, put them on child support. They the reason why. We've been hearing that for so long. Yet in the care of y'all, we ain't been in the care of black men in 40 years, according to y'all. Remember, they abandoned us 40 years ago with the civil rights and all that. Y'all wanted to check and say, forget the daddy. So
Yep.
we've been in y'all care for the last 40 years. And what do we got? What do we got? We got Dwayne Wade, greatest basketball player, and his son want to be a balls player. What do
Right.
we got now? You know what I'm saying? That happening under y'all's watch. You
And
know,
that's the truth, man.
That's why we do got to step it up and understand that they are people within our community and not just black, but just the American community that they want the same thing, bro. They want peace, a nice house, decent, some nice land, peaceful, a place they can raise their kids with no problems. That's it. That's all that
But
most people in this country want.
men, as far as I'm concerned, man, honestly, men have to start getting their stuff together, if you know what I mean.
No,
And
I agree.
when I say it is, brother, you know it better than me, man. Every time we see each other, we look at each other as competition, not as a brother that you can help out or lift up. When I see a brother like, man, I want to see where you see somebody potential, and you want to help them reach their goals as you reach your goals, man. And that's kind of the mentality we losing because we lost so much trust because we've been screwed over so many times about trying to do the right thing, right?
Right.
Trying to help guys out, man. And so we have trust issues when it comes to each other, man. And I think that's the major part of us having issues when it comes to economics and money, man. We don't really
Also,
have that trust,
yeah.
bro.
I think also too, Cash gotta have we have a what's in it for me mentality. Like if just like now with the live, shout out to you for joining us to do the interview, brother. But I remember, like I said, 14, 16 months ago, I was just on the live where you shared me your platform. Well, a lot
Right.
of folks, man, what's in it for me to throw you on my platform? I tell you the funniest thing, and the reason why I big up Tommy Sotomayor, another cat I'm gonna
But
big up, Jeff Brown, the
hold,
comedian.
stop it 1 second.
Go ahead.
Guess what you just said though. I gotta hold you on that one. You
Go
said
ahead.
most guys when you try to get on their platform, they say, "What's in it for me?"
Right.
You know what they missed out at? Paying it forward. If it wasn't for me looking out for you, I never know when I'm gonna need you. You never
Right.
know. So look what happened. Look how the roles are reversed. So that's the forward getting paid. It don't always have to be monetary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It
Well,
can
I mean,
always be.
I agree
I
with
mean, go ahead.
that too, but I'm gonna break down just a short. Wanted to give a shout out to Jeff Brown, a comedian. Y'all know him, roll with Zoe, and also once again another shout out Tommy Sotomayor. These were two guys that also shared me their platform. So yeah, there are
Right.
interviews with Tony Mack and Tommy Sotomayor. There are interviews with or lives with Jeff Brown and Tony Mack. You know what I mean? And those brothers didn't have to do that, but they saw potential or they saw looking at life as sometimes it may not be for me to be the star. It may be for me to pass the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
To make it in layman's terms, brothers, when you talk to them about basketball, right? You talk to Cat, who to go, who to go, who to go. To me, I say Brian. The reason why I say that, make it simple, I'm going to tell you simply for me, because he can kill you if he need to, or he doesn't have a problem passing the ball to somebody else to do it. People
Right.
look at that as scared when he's looking at it as strategic. We become more dangerous when you don't know who on my team gonna get the last shot. You don't know who gonna get it. If somebody open, I'm liable to hit him, or I'm liable to fight through that double team. Now I love Michael Jordan, can't go against him. Ball head niggas gotta stick together. However, we love that kill. But prior to Scottie Pippen, what was that killing? His ass out the playoffs. That's what it was killing. So what I'm
They did.
saying, a lot of times in life, you gotta, yeah, you want to be the man. Yeah, so sometimes you gotta go get yours. Yeah, it gotta be about you because at the end of the day, to a degree, there is a competition out here. There is a man like Andrew Tate. I ride with what you say. There's a person that see your lady every day that want her. There's a person that see your car that want that. There's a person that see your house that want that. It's people that see your lifestyle that want it. So if you don't understand that, you slack on yourself. So I do understand you do have to have a little bit of a, hey man, I do need to sharpen my sword because when I walk out that door, I have to go to war possibly. So I understand that to a degree. However, sometimes you might have to pay it for it. You might have to LeBron James and pass somebody the ball, and they may not be nothing after that. They might use that favor and don't never pay it back to you. Or they might be somebody that go on to be somebody special and remember, damn, bro, I remember that one time dude did this. But however, it ain't even about what you get out of it. We need that energy going back in our community.
Exactly.
And like I like what you guys doing because y'all starting it with yourselves. If y'all ain't out here on YouTube and all this other stuff telling people what they doing and you should do this, you should that. Y'all are actually doing it and letting people walk up to y'all when y'all out here in the dev dub. Like, hey man, what this organization about? And then they get to find out. So I like that, bro. For real.
Absolutely. Speaking of investment, like I said, we have, the podcast. We trying to get into trucking. So we getting our first little box truck. My buddy from the start trying to get into it. So that's one of our, possible second investments that we're working on. So when it comes to this is what I say, man. As an individual, things take time. As a group, it moves different. It moves at a quicker pace, man. Teamwork is the dream work. I mean that, because when you're doing things it's like the ant, man. The ant has a colony, and in order for them to move fast and be able to build that colony as fast as they do it as a whole collective. And so when you have that as a collective mentality, bro, you can build faster. You can be able to
Mhm.
climb more mountains at a faster rate instead of doing it by yourself as slow as you're gonna move. And so that's what it's all about, man. Protecting each other. And that's what all this thing stems from, bro. Living by rules and
And look,
having your brother's back
and
and
I'm
all
gonna
that.
look out for you as my brother and let you know next time you put your title up there, put brothers, the B in brothers capitalized.
Ah, you
I'm
got me.
looking at that. I'm like, man, they gonna get on me for that title, man. They're like, man, who put this up there? Make sure you capitalize that B next time for your display name.
Definitely, definitely.
But it's all good, brother. But yeah, man. So I love it. Y'all see y'all doing the box trucks, about to make it happen, keeping it pushing, brother. That's good. That's good, man. I was gonna ask you on this, man. Have you ran into anybody from the old crew? Because I remember we used to have those little
Uh,
get-together meetings once a
Matter of
week,
fact,
once every 2 weeks, and actually have the conscious discussions.
Kevin, right?
Yeah, I remember Cal.
So he a rapper now, man. Local rapper in the DFW, man.
Okay,
I'm gonna be trying to lock up with him soon. But yeah, man, he's doing this thing as well. Rich, man, he's in real estate. I'm gonna try to link up with him. I heard from him in a minute.
he got a
He's in
cool
real
name for
estate.
real estate.
Yeah, man.
Rich.
Yeah. Yeah. So guys are doing things and they moving, man. So life keep on going and we got to keep moving with it.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, bro. What you got going outside of Brothers United? What's been up with you, brother?
Man, what's been up with me, man? It's just, man, grinding, man. Honestly, you say what's going on, besides Brothers United, man. I'm like, man, has been it for the past year and a half, man, because it takes a lot of time
Yeah.
building the organization. You got to dealing with a lot of different, man, in and out people, and because we go over a whole process. This is not just a little organization that somebody come in and not. No, we swear people in. You have to be sweared in the organization. You have to make a vow to
Oh
these
man, and
rules.
y'all
Oh
end
yeah,
up making
we very
blood
serious.
oaths and stuff, man. Oh
No,
Lord.
nothing
No.
crazy, but when it comes to swearing to man, you make a vow to. Well, I'm swearing the oath to these rules and living by them.
A
Yeah,
little bit of that. Okay, okay. Yeah.
yeah, man.
Sworn
Because
in.
you got to hold people accountable, man,
Hey,
for
nothing different
anything
than
they
the
do, man.
police department of the Nation of Islam. That's
That's
how
it,
they
man.
roll.
That's it, bro. You just got to hold people accountable for everything they do, man. When
I
it
like
comes
it,
to
brother.
that's
That's what we
masculinity.
huh?
That's masculine. I mean, that's masculinity, man. Holding each other accountable, man. Your
Yeah.
friend may be slacking, or like you told me when they was what did I say, when they gave you that criticism on when you was doing some stuff, and you was like, I learned from that and I became better. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh man, shit. I
Self
say it all the
accountability.
time. I just gave him a shout out yesterday. When Corey Holcomb saw my little early YouTube and shut it down and was clowning me over that, boy, I was fire. I was hotter than fish grease. In here punching air, nigga. I was going crazy. You know what I mean? But um when I actually calmed down and took accountability and understand, if you really want this, brother, if you really believe in it, you're gonna have to know that that's what it's gonna come with the punches. Even in our game as a comedian, I tell them all the time, bro, you don't get better until you bomb. Stop listening to comics telling you they had a Mayweather record in comedy. It does not happen. It does not exist. That's all lies. You know what I'm saying? When you have a good set, a great set, or you did well tonight, got some good laughs, man, you leave off that stage, you ain't gonna feel like I need to work on this, I need to work on that. You're gonna be like, oh man, I killed that shit. When you go out there and you got them crickets, the boos, man, get your ass off the stage. When you hear that, oh man, you either gonna quit it or you gonna respect it enough to know I need to come with it better. I need to step on my writing.
Absolutely.
I need to step on my performance. I need to be more attentive. I need to make better crowd work. You know what I'm saying? It's things you want to work on, and that's just holding yourself accountable before anything. In order for you to get better at something, you got to know that you're not that good at it. How you gonna get better at it if you think you the greatest? If you in your head with that grand isle of delusion? And I think sometimes that's what's going on with any individual person. And I'm saying that because I've been there. Part of being successful, yes, you got to have an ego. You got to believe you the greatest at what you do and how you do it. However, your ass also got to realize you ain't shit at the same time you build it. So don't get mad when somebody
Absolutely.
point out your flaws. It's only
And
gonna
learn
make you
from it.
better.
Absolutely, man. Learn from it and just be better from it. Take
That's
his
it, man.
constructive criticism. Say, look, I'm finna. He say this. I'm finna take it up 10 more notches.
We got to,
And
and that's why I like what you're doing with the Brothers United, because we need that. In today's time, you got kids getting participation trophies, and we act like that's gonna better the youth. And I'm like, man, we're gonna be done. Like you literally are gonna tell a kid that I can fucking suck and still gonna win a championship. You think that's
wow.
the good message that they need to know? You need to know in life that when you suck, your life gonna fucking suck. When you give trash effort, you're gonna get back trash effort. You need to know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, winning make you a champion. It does, motherfucker, but losing builds character. Sometime in life, you need to be humbled. You know, and if you ain't
Absolutely,
humbled,
man.
if you ain't humble, you will be humbled. Know that. So, you know, with this stuff going on, they letting the kids pick what gender they want to be, you know, not beating up on them. That's how you feel, whatever. Just ain't going to be at my motherfucking house. Um, with
But
things going on, I'm like, man, we got to do something because
let me ask you a question. The
the future's
influence,
lost. Go ahead.
the future, just like you just said, the future's lost, right?
No, no, no. I
But
don't think the future's lost. I think the current is.
yeah,
Yeah,
but we are the future. And
right.
men, the reason why they took men out the household, as you know, they took
Mm-hmm.
us out because men, we shape our children. Look at us in Brothers United. We got rules. Imagine us teaching our children these rules at a young age. What kind of minds they're gonna have? What kind of
Mm-hmm.
development they're gonna have, man? Like think
Right.
about that. When you
It's
got
like a
people,
counteractor.
man, it's nothing like it. So when we talk about like we got Brothers United globally, we stand, man, globally, worldwide, we want men to understand what it means to live by rules. Because the best thing about living by rules as a man, at a job, anything you do in life, if you don't follow the rules, you get those people out your life, right? So this
Right.
is gonna help you as a man get the bad people out your life. You know what I'm saying? You were like, okay, he's not doing this. I need to exit him out. You can put yourself around people who will live by these rules, who will, live as a man and have a masculine frame about this. So when it comes to this,
Right.
man.
So what's the investment part of it? Explain that to me. Now you say y'all do group economics and group investing. Break that down for me.
So investing is, I could give an example with the studio. All of us, we have meetings. So anytime we deal with money, we come together and we have a sit down. And a sit down is when we all have a conversation as a group and we discuss what mics we need to buy, first of all, what investment we investing in, and what is the future revenue that can have for all of us where we can make money. Because I have a whole team. All of this is a whole operation. So I got a tech guy who deal with the computers, who understand the mics, because I ain't technical at all, man. You may think I am, but man, I'm far from technical. I got a guy who handle my pictures, everything. So this is the good thing about brotherhood, and when you got
Right.
friends around you,
So
start talking
everybody
to them
play their
about,
role.
yeah,
It's a
everybody.
collective
So
role. I can dig it. So it's
because
gonna
we
be
got
it's a person over the logistics. It's gonna be a person over the studio. It's a person over marketing. I like that. Everybody,
absolutely.
all hands on deck. I
We got
like
a
that.
money guy. We got a money guy who, well, because we have an investment, so we put money in every day. I mean, all the investment. So we got a money guy. We got a guy. Anytime we need something, he's there. No question about it. He's there 100% of the time. If he's not there that time, he gonna let
Mhm.
you know. You know what I'm saying? So we got everybody there. We got guys who work on cars. We got a mechanic. A guy who work on cars. So we got everybody who has a skill set. It's good. We got a guy who's a barber too, like how you do barber work. He's
Okay.
Italian, so he cut. So
He
I'm man, I
cut.
don't
Hey,
pay for
that
haircuts
works
like
out.
that. I haven't paid for a haircut in a
So
while, man.
let me ask
So
you another question, man.
yeah.
Why you dressed like a ghetto magician, nigga, with his hat on?
Oh man, he's sick. Man, this just this is the brand, so I'm gonna wear it no
Yeah.
matter what. So I got it
Nah, I
branded with
respect it.
whatever I have. Yeah.
Over there
Yes,
looking
sir.
like Tyler Perry with some glasses on,
Man.
man. Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Nah, you got to represent your brand. That's a key word. Everybody asks me about this shirt, King Me, every time they see me on stage. That's how I feel, man. King me.
That's your brand, man,
That's
and
a
people want to
brand. It's something
invest
to
in it.
remember. It remember me by, you know. It's all we gotta
Absolutely,
have a
man.
brand. Those out there that's doing something, stand on your brand and stand on it. Stand
And,
on your brand.
and the crazy thing is, people don't understand. People be like, I'm waiting on sponsor. You know, your first sponsor is you.
It's
You're your
you.
first sponsor.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you ain't doing for yourself. That's just what it
Absolutely.
is. Why would I work with you? I just like we were saying, you know, some brothers we're gonna work together, we're gonna be united. And there's other brothers that's like, I'll unite with you, but I gotta see you doing something too. You can't, I'm not gonna just waste my time and energy and you on some bullshit. So
Right,
it is
right.
a both, it has to be an even on both sides where we both locked in. If not, that ain't gonna work. It
But I'm
won't
gonna
work.
ask you, the crazy thing is, I come from a standpoint of, new people, that's understandable. You get a new person come in your life, they're gonna want to know what you're doing, right?
Right.
But if you have longtime friends who've been in your life for years, y'all know each other, y'all know what each other doing.
Hmm.
But why won't y'all just come together and say, let's create something that's gonna get us some money. Let's try to do something together. Let's try to get some money. Whether you got two
Right.
people in your, y'all been friends for 5, 10 years. I mean, won't you just make something happen with y'all life?
I mean, you want me to be honest?
Talk to
Y'all want Tony Mack to tell the truth in this question.
me. Go ahead, bro.
Some people are in your life because they are extremely loyal to you. And that's what makes them your goddamn friend. They're not going to be bringing anything to a project you putting together. And you have to know that. If
Mhm.
them niggas ain't going to be able to benefit you in that realm of your business, I personally believe, do not bring them there. Because then you're going to lose a friend. And then you're going to lose a friend. Now, but if you do have a partner, like let's say, you know me, I do my YouTube, I'm at mics, I'm at shows, I'm at stuff like that. I might need a cameraman. Well, nigga, I'm gonna hire my homeboy before I hire somebody else. I do believe in nepotism. You know what I'm saying? If I
Absolutely,
got a partner
absolutely.
that builds houses, nigga, I'm going to him before I go to somebody else. If I got a partner that work on cars, I'm going to him before I go to anybody else. However, if you don't fit none of them job descriptions, nigga, you not gonna get it just because you my homie. I
Yeah,
need you to
that
just
makes
do
sense.
what you good at, being my homie and being loyal to me. I'm not gonna give you a job title that's gonna destroy a friendship. So I
Right.
agree with you, but I think that's the other side of why a lot of dudes might look at their partners and truly, nah, he ain't. I could put them on this, I could, but nah, that they ain't ready yet. And to be real with you, sometimes dudes, other than just looking in the mirror to self-reflect, you do have to look at your partners because they really showing you who you are. And if you ain't on, and
Exactly.
if you feel like they ain't on their shit somewhere, that means you ain't on your shit somewhere because y'all connecting. That's just a
You,
reality. You
it's
know, or you
crazy.
might have a partner, like I said, you still loyal to, but that nigga fucked up. I don't
Man.
think you should put money in their pockets. Until you show me you know how to do well with your money, I'm not giving you shit.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
That is
I'm being
absolutely it,
honest.
bro. It's
I'm being
crazy that
honest.
you.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I've learned that we're not supposed to stay with the people we close to forever. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? How they tell you blood thicker than water and all that type of shit. Your family supposed to always come before somebody in the street and all that. Man, you better ask yourself in life, who really got your damn back? And you will find out that most people who got your back in life was once a stranger to you.
Yep.
It was once somebody you didn't know, or you just worked with, or you were just around. And you will find out them people will support your shit more than family, more than your friends you been grew up with, more than people you go to work with every goddamn day. It might be motherfucker that don't know nothing about you, brother Lamar, and they still like, man, I like what that Brothers United talking about. I want to connect with that because they like what the brand you bringing. Then on the
That's
flip
crazy
side,
though. It's
you
the
might
truth,
have
but
a
it's crazy.
project your damn self and
Right.
your friends and family love you, but they know you on some bullshit and they not about to put their money behind that either. Sometimes you gotta look at the reality of it.
Right.
You know, a lot of people, I notice me, people want to see the work. They want to show and prove, bro. Nobody gonna get behind anything that they don't see you working hard towards. I don't give a shit. You open up a brand new McDonald's, say I'm hiring people $20 an hour. The people who know you're gonna be the least or the slowest to go over there for that job. Because they want to see if they've been making money first. They won't know, are you really offering $20? You know what I'm saying? The strangers, they ain't got no choice. They want to see what this talking about. People who've been knowing you. The short of it, man, it's easier to get a stranger to support your shit than it is to
That
get
is the
somebody
truth,
knowing you.
man. That is the truth, man. I don't know why that is, because you look at the Jewish community, man. They lock it steady,
This
man.
nigga
They
get a nigga demonetized quickly.
no. I'm just when I say I ain't saying like in from that. I'm talking about
The
they work
orange
together.
juice. Now I know
Yeah,
what
they
you
work.
said. Nah, he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
complimenting y'all YouTube.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
people
yeah.
who
So
own and run YouTube. He was giving y'all a compliment. And
yeah,
y'all,
so
cause
they work
y'all know
together,
my
man.
ass ain't gonna get on here and apologize for nothing. The career's over, nigga. They asked me to, Tony, you gotta get up there and apologize like Kanye and Kyrie, nigga. Then it's over. Fuck that.
Man, I'm
You
telling
know,
you.
sometimes somebody gotta just say it. Fuck it, it's over then. You know, but yeah, man, just like any organization that's coming together, people want to see the benefits of it from them first.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
fortunate for the unfortunate, the atrocities that happened to that community would led them to come into America. They knew to have a mentality, it's us versus everybody. And if we really want to be honest, it's still that way to this day. That's how they roll. It's them versus everybody. And I respect it, to be 100 with you. In a sense
Right.
of, you get it. Same way I said with my Mexican people, when they come over here, nigga, it's Mexico before anybody. You think I'm lying? Look at them damn boxing matches. Look at the boxing matches, nigga. They don't even know
Right.
Canelo really a white boy from Milwaukee. They just put that nigga from Mexico, and they don't care.
Man.
They see them that red, white, and green, Mexico, this Canelo, and they riding with them. But I
And
respect
that's
it.
it.
You know,
And that's it.
I get it. However, in our community, bro, we it was something that stopped us from having that. You know, even in the white community, it's something they don't really have it. White people cut each other throat every day for another spot, nigga. Don't get it twisted. You know, it
Yeah,
just
most
I was
everybody, yeah.
fortunate to be around black people, white people, people from this group, people from that group that was like, we like your shit, Tony Mack. We buy into it, and I roll with them. You
Yeah,
know,
that's it, man. You got to find like-minded people, right? So
that's
you got
it.
to find people who's like-minded like you, and that's how I was able. Because all my friends, like it was crazy, like, because I wanted to respond to it because all the people that I was once with, I cut them off. They gone, and I had got myself around like-minded people. Now everybody that's in this organization, everybody that's around me, we down. You know what I'm saying? We live by these rules. We die by these rules. So everybody understand what it means to be a man, and they understand when it comes to following masculine principles, man, and helping each other out, making sure that your brother don't fall.
Right. Now I like that. It's about being
Because
united, finding ways
absolutely,
to be united, not diverse. I'm sorry, not diverse, not divided. Finding ways to be united and not divided. You know, and that's, easy. It's really easy when you take the hate and jealousy away, which are male traits, by the way. Anytime you hating on the next man, that's something becoming of a female, according to Jay-Z. You know,
absolutely, man.
just it, and I'm not dissing the ladies when I say that. It's just something to let my brothers recognize it. Anytime you see your fellow brethren doing something well or doing something good, congratulate them. It's gonna make you better. It's gonna make your life better. The moment you keep having that disdain, and I'm coming from a place of being there before, seeing certain comics get on shows that I was like, man, this dude ain't no one that funny as me. How the fuck they keep hiring them? Feeling like that. Then I started realizing, man, that's a weak emotion, bro. Why? And I started being happy for the comics, happy for these people doing great things. I'm like, damn, if they blew up and went to television, I can remember a time I knew them when we was at these local spots. That's a great thing. Be happy for them. And when I started doing that, that's when my blessings came.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man. When it comes to just working together, man. But the good thing is, man, when you do get those people that's around you and they have a mentality, if you see you when you have people around you that care, y'all trying to do something together. If you lose, we lose, right?
Right.
But if we win, we all win. And
We
once you
all win.
start teaching people that mentality, man, I swear, their life is gonna get better because everybody gonna be working towards each other winning. Because I'm like, shoot, if he lose, Shoot, we all gonna lose. If he win, man, we all gonna get it together, and that's a beautiful mentality, man. There's so much money to be made around here, man, and that's what people don't understand. There's so much money, bro. Especially
Yeah.
getting into this and getting into business and networking with different people. Oh my man, I didn't realize how much money it was, but man, it's so much money around here,
Oh yeah. So, in one word or one phrase, how would you describe Brothers United?
man. Man, it's in one word and one phrase I can frame it. I mean, I can phrase it is that it's a it's a it's a global racial organization that represents nations, right? So we are one nation type of organization. So if you look at something like, I give an example. You may have a United Nations of governments. Let's just say we like a United Nation of men. If you want to put form that in one phrase, a United Nation, one nation of men that represent masculinity and coming together.
Okay, I can dig that. I can dig that, man. And I done had you for almost an hour, brother. I feel like I kidnapped you if I hold you for 7 more minutes, man. So I won't hold you up too long, brother. Is there any way, if any of my followers or anybody wanted to find your channel, support the channel any way they can, man? Is there any way they can find you?
Yes, the Brothers United Roundtable, man. We have a YouTube, we have an Instagram, man. We have a TikTok, but mostly, man, what you follow that YouTube, Brothers United Roundtable, man.
Brothers United Round Table, man, like King Arthur's in a nicer justice.
Man, that's it, man.
Mark,
That's
man, you
it.
was an anime guy growing up, wasn't you?
Oh man, big anime guy.
Big anime guy. What was the favorite
Big
one,
anime.
man?
Man, had to be Dragon Ball Z. Between Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, man. I can't lie about that. I grew up off that stuff, man.
Word, man. Hey, DBZ was hard, brother. DBZ. I didn't get
Man, I'm
into
telling
Naruto, but I was DBZ was. Who was your favorite character on Dragon Ball Z
you,
and why?
man, Vegeta, man. I got, I can't lie about that.
Vegeta. He was
That's
all. You
it,
like the antagonizing hero? You
man.
always a
I
fan of
like the
that guy?
Italian. That's it, man.
Vegeta had short man complex, man.
He did. He definitely
Yeah.
did, man.
I ain't bad at Vegeta, brother. I guess people say he kept it real. I guess. Yeah, I was so lame. My favorite character was always Goku because he seemed cool no matter what.
Man, he was. He definitely had a cool
Cool no
personality.
matter what, man. But hey, brother, thank you for doing this with me, brother. This is my first time doing the StreamYard live. I believe it was a success. We was a little bumpy in the beginning because I'm too dumb to know how to do it.
And we all knew this technology, so I'm still new.
Yeah,
Trust me.
but we got it through. We're gonna have to bring you back on another time. I think if people like it, man, I'm gonna keep it. You know, anybody on YouTube, y'all like the interviews, y'all like when y'all see me talking to people instead of just one-on-one in the car by myself. You know, y'all let me know, reach out to me, comment, and always remember to like, subscribe, share the channel, man. Brother Lamar, did you want to leave with something before we get up out of here?
Man, all I can say is, man, support, support, support. If you all about men coming together, man, you want to see men actually doing positive things when it comes to each other, man, support this. Support this channel. Support Brothers United Roundtable.
Yeah, agree. Y'all heard him. Support, support, support. That means like, subscribe, share. Because we are small YouTubers, and the only way we grow is if y'all let them know. So please do that for us. And that's how you let them know by continuing to like, subscribe, and share the channel. Thank you, thank
That's
you,
it.
thank you. And that's all I got for y'all today, man. I'm about to go get up and get my fat ass something to eat. Anyway, y'all, this has been cool. Thank you, Brother Lamar, for kicking it with us. Y'all know me, Tony Mack, where it's always real, but it's always love. And remember, y'all, no hate. Peace. This